Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we have Critic Granola reviewing David J. Schwartz's PhD, his book, The Magic of Thinking Big. But before we do that, I would like to welcome you to the channel. If this is your first time watching Big Granola TV, here at Big Granola TV, we teach the ways of the granola in the realms of lifestyle and leisure. But without further ado, The Magic of Thinking Big. I'm going to give you a short summary of what this book is, why I like it, and 2 takeaways that I got from this book. Now, if you've read this book before, what I would like for you to do is to please comment 2 things that you took away from this book. Things that you have taken from this book and are applying it to your everyday life. There's so many things that can be taken from books, and I think it's a great way to facilitate conversation about what you took from them and what other people has taken from them as well. So, The Magic of Thinking Big. One of the major claims argued in here and supported throughout this entire book is that successful people aren't necessarily successful because they have some type of superior intelligence or innate talent that you don't have. What Schwartz argues is successful people are successful because they use their mind to help them instead of handicap them. And I personally love this book. I like it a lot, and I would recommend it to my students, to people older than me. I'd recommend it to anybody. And one of the reasons why I like this book so much is that all of the information here, all 13 chapters in this book, can be applied to anybody, no matter how old you are, no matter what job you have. There are tactics and habits and explanations that can be applied to just about anybody. So that's one of the reasons why I really like this book. It's an easy read, I read it quickly, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, my 2 big takeaways from this book are, number one thing that this book instructs people to do when they're worrying about something is to ask themselves, would somebody important worry about this? About 2 weeks ago, I started to do this myself. Once I started worrying about something, and then I asked myself, would somebody important worry about this? And a lot of times the answer to that question is no. And I don't really worry about it anymore. However, if the answer to that question is yes, then action needs to be taken. And that leads me to my second takeaway, is that this book really inspired me to take action on ideas that I have. This book honestly inspired me to start Big Granola TV. This book inspired me to stop conjuring up situations or problems that can arise when I have an idea. If I have an idea, and it's a good idea, it's safe, and it won't ruin reputation or anything like that, I will take action on it. Sometimes I find myself trying to conjure up problems that can arise in the future if I take this action, and then you don't take the action. Don't do that. The book argues that successful people cross bridges when they get to it. They don't conjure up problems that could potentially happen if you decide to take action on something. Those are my 2 big takeaways. So, yes, I love this book. Yes, you should read this book. I'd recommend it to anybody. And please, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and share it with your friends. If you've enjoyed this book, if you've read this book, comment below on what your 2 takeaways are, because there are so many from this book. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye, Granola Nation.